Mickey opened his eyes inside a frozen trench on a distant planet and shouted for his friend Timo, who was surprised to see him alive. But instead of helping Timo, just took a flamethrower and walked away, saying Mickey was going to die soon anyway. Mickey was not the first version of himself. He was the 17th clone. Every time one version of him died, a new body was made, and memories were loaded from a backup. These backups were done once a week, so each new Mickey continued where the last ones stopped. Back at the science station, the staff acted like this process was just a normal part of their job. The scientists didn't even show emotion when something went wrong during the printing of Mickey 17. A hose came loose and affected the creation, but was quickly reattached without concern. On Earth, cloning was not allowed, but in space, it was used for dangerous jobs. Mickey was one of these people called expendables. A scientist named Dorothy, this journey had started years ago when Mickey still lived on Earth. He and his best friend Timo had opened a macaron shop after taking a loan from shady people. The business failed. Men came after them, demanding payment, but the gang used electric weapons that knocked them unconscious. When they woke up, they were face to face with Darius, a violent gang leader who liked using chainsaws. He gave them a choice: pay or die. That pushed them to leave Earth. Mickey applied for a space expedition program. Timo managed to join easily because he had a basic pilot permit. Mickey had no skills, so he chose the expendable option without really reading what it meant. A company worker gave him a quick tour and explained that all organic waste like food scraps, human waste, and even dead bodies were used by the printer to make clones, but Mickey was too distracted by her scent to pay attention. She removed a blemish from his forehead so it would not appear on future clones, and then started the scanning process. After scanning, she stored his memories in a small device. Then she gave him. His mother died in a car crash after young Mickey pressed a red button during a ride. The guilt overwhelmed him and he broke down, crying. The company lady handed him a weapon and asked him to end his own life. Mickey could not do it. When she tried pulling the trigger herself, nothing happened. The spaceship launched and Mickey started adapting to his new life. The food was bad and portions were carefully measured. If someone took extra food, an alarm would sound. The leader of the mission walked in with his wife, Yellifer, and some helpers sent by a religious group. Kenneth had once been in politics and still had many followers. Mickey noticed someone new. Her name was Nasha, and she worked security. She asked Mickey to sit with her and shared her food. They quickly connected. Even though Kenneth had made strict rules, Mickey and Nasha ignored them and began meeting in secret. They even made a list of favorite positions to try again later. Mickey became a target of curiosity. People often asked what it felt like to die, which made him uncomfortable. Once Nasha threatened to shoot someone just so they would find out, and this led to a fight. They all got punished, and Mickey had his food reduced again. Other women tried talking to Mickey, but Nasha was quick to remind them he was taken, and Mickey was sent out without a helmet to absorb all the local viruses. He got sick and died, but the test was repeated many times to find a cure. One time, he was still breathing when placed in the body bag, but the team sent him to the recycler anyway. Thanks to these painful experiments, they walked through the icy landscape until they entered a frozen cave. Inside the cave, as they moved closer, they found creatures that looked like worms. One of the small creatures jumped toward a crew member who screamed and started to run. The alien grabbed her leg and tried to pull her down. The falling ice crushed her before anyone could help. Back at the ship, Kenneth blamed Mickey for the accident. He said Mickey should have died instead because that was his purpose. The scientists now had a name for the creatures. They called them creepers. Mickey stepped on weak ice and fell into a deep trench. While Timo flew away, Mickey saw a large creeper approaching. Instead of attacking, the creature grabbed Mickey and dragged him. Soon, many baby creepers surrounded him. They did not bite or hurt him. They only played with his fingers. The large creeper carried him out of the trench and made strange sounds. He saw a truck and shouted for help, but no one heard him. He chased the truck and managed to jump on top. When he returned to the station, he went to his room and found someone already there. It was another version of him. This was Mickey 18. Mickey 17 was shocked. It was illegal to have more than one copy. 18 attacked him with a heavy object to knock him out. Long ago on Earth, this type of situation had already caused problems. When cloning first became possible, there were serious concerns. One scientist named Alan was suspected of being dangerous. Witnesses said he was killing people, but Alan had an alibi every time. The police later discovered he had cloned himself to do the crimes.